The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. As a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator since 1996, Belle Harder is one of those rare people who love what they do and get to share what they love. Inspiring people to unleash their creativity is what she looks forward to most. Belle is here to be your creative coach through classes, workshops, and all your paper crafting needs. Call 831-3052 or 830-1277. I'm joined right now by Mountain Lake area junior Drake Harder, our athlete of the week this week. Congratulations, Drake.
Thank you.
Let's go back to the Hills Beaver Creek game, and Hills Beaver Creek is a team that has some good young talent, and they got off to a good start against you. What did it take for you guys to come back from a pretty significant deficit in the second half?
Yeah, they got some good athletes. They started out hot, and it just took our defense. We started getting a couple stops here and there, and they were up, I think, 9 or 10 at half, and we started climbing back, got it down to 7, then 5. With 2 minutes left, it was like a 2-point game or something like that. And Marcus got a key steal from the Wilhelm guard, and I picked it up and went for that layup to take the lead, and that was a big play by him.
This year it's been kind of an interesting season for you guys. Just kind of quietly having a pretty solid season, and you guys have a tendency to shuttle a lot of guys through. Tell me about how valuable that depth is as you guys are making your run through the regular season.
Yeah, so we play 9 guys that can all play a majority of minutes, so we always are fresh. Like, we don't have guys playing 36 minutes like some teams do, so we're always are fresh. We don't get that fatigue. And it's just nice because then we always have energy. Like, even if if people get cold, you can sub them out, and hopefully the next person coming in provides some burst of speed or something like that, or a big play to just get back into the game.
Hills Beaver Creek, one thing they do not have a lot of is they don't have a lot of height this season, and I imagine on Friday night you guys were able to exploit that a little bit.
Yeah, because we have a lot of people down the roster that are like 6'2", 6'3". And so we outsize them a lot, but they're a very scrappy team, even for being small. But we try to use that advantage and go inside more in the second half to climb back into the game.
This season has been kind of an interesting one for you because I imagine, after you missed all of last season with an injury, just getting comfortable playing basketball again has been a big transition for you this year.
Yeah, not playing as a sophomore was big, and even watching the first game versus Springfield, it's just an awkward thing because you haven't played a unison game with, not counting summer league, that's just a whole other thing. I haven't played that for 2 years, so it's just getting back into the rhythm and getting comfortable each game.
Last season. Now, what was your injury last year?
I tore my labrum in my right shoulder.
Okay.
That took 6 months out of my sports.
Yeah, and basically you missed most of baseball season too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, majority of it.
This season, though, you got through football season healthy. How important was that? Just getting through football season this season in one piece.
Yeah, that's big reason because we went pretty deep in there, making it to state. So that's just more games. Your body just takes a pounding. So getting out of there decently healthy, taking that 2 weeks off before practice started, and then just gearing up for basketball, being pretty much as healthy as you can get with 2 weeks off. It's nice.
The team this season, you get the ability to go inside. You also have some veteran guards, and I imagine that as a junior, as an underclassman, and as a guy who hasn't seen a lot of floor time last season and the year before, having that veteran presence on the floor really, I imagine, helps make you a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, having Marcus and Weston are both 3-year varsity players, and a sophomore who's a year below me still played varsity last year. So I just can trust them, and they make good decisions with the ball a lot of the times. so it takes a load off of the post, and they're good shooters out there. So I know if I get the ball in the post, I can kick it out there, and I have confidence in them to make every shot.
What's been your biggest area of improvement this season?
Probably my free throw shooting has improved the most since freshman year, last time I played basketball, because our coach always tried to get me to shoot free throws, and I would shoot like 30% freshman year, and now I'm up and around like 60 or 70 range, so that's nice.
A lot of road games coming up to end the regular season for you guys. This coming week, Friday, you go to Lamberton against Red Rock Central. You got HLO and Fulda on back-to-back nights. And then you end the season at WWG. And right now, assuming, if you guys can continue winning games, that game against WWG could be for the conference title. What did that mean for this program?
I mean, that'd be a great thing because WWG always kind of been a rival with us because it's always been good the last years. And just beating them to get a chance at the conference title would just be a great thing, especially for the seniors. Having them end on a high note in the conference is just always a goal every year in the conference.
And of course, the playoffs are just around the corner, and you look at how Section 2, especially in the south half, is shaping up, and it really, really could be a meat grinder come playoff time, especially when you consider you got Springfield, currently ranked number 2 in the state in your subsection.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty tough. The first game of the year, we lost them by 50, but we're not even close to the same team that we are now. So, I mean, anything could happen. Right now we're seeded 4, so we could face them the second round in Lake Crystal if we get there. And so it's just going to be a battle because anything can happen. That's why you play the games. So just hope a couple things go your way and maybe you can pull it off. My most memorable sports moment was this year in football going to state with the senior class. We just all bonded very well, and it was just a great time. The last song I downloaded was probably Slippery by Migos. The toughest opponent would be Edgerton Ellsworth in football because they're always just a bunch of big people that like to hit. My teammates would describe me as awkwardly funny because I just do weird things, but it's pretty funny to see. Some of my hobbies, I like hanging out with friends. I got a lot of them on the team. Even when I'm not in sports, lifting weights is a pretty fun thing to do. And I got a shout out and hit some Fortnite games up.
All right. Well, that should be all I need from you. Thanks for joining us and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
As a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator since 1996, Belle Harder is one of those rare people who love what they do and get to share what they love. Inspiring people to unleash their creativity is what she looks forward to most. Belle is here to be your creative coach through classes, workshops, and all your paper crafting needs. Call 831-3052 or 830-1277.